Hello, guys. We're back. We took a little break. This is part four of Surviving Stephen Kotowich. Um, oh, good. The notifications are going out. Um, we're just going to wait for a few minutes for people to get in here. This is actually a live documentary. I don't know if this has ever been done before, but I thought it better to just go live and just have my real raw emotions, whether good or bad, than to try to put out a pre-recorded or try to write things down. Just it is what it is. We don't have a problem with answering any questions, but it's so many times that the victim are made to feel more victimized. That's the only thing that's been done this whole entire time is we just get more and more victimized, and that's not going to happen. So everything we're saying is true. Part one, we talked about exposing the lies. Um, we pointed out a couple examples. One example was him saying that I have not paid him. He went to court and said I hadn't paid him since June. And we showed you payments in June, him confirming to payments in June, July, August, and even coming to pick up rent in September. Actually, 2 weeks before the 30th, which he gave us our money back, including security, everything. He took 5 minutes after that, Rich got arrested. In his mind, just by the way that he has handled this situation, he does not feel any type of way about manipulating and monopolizing our time for half a year. And as you see on the thumbnail, that is a text. We had a unconfirmed troll that just kept saying that they didn't see what I was writing. This is what I was writing. This is what he was ignoring. This is what he's continued to ignore this entire time. Just like he continued to ignore those kids and saying the same exact thing. He's unwavering. But he's the one that's scatterbrained. He's the one not returning emails, not returning calls, but he'll you can come to his office anytime for a one-on-one. Come on. Come on. Come on. And that leads me to part three, where if anybody wants to step forward or have any type of situation with this guy, please contact us at the email listed below. Part four here, and I'm going to get right into it, because now that I know that we may have someone that's going to monopolize all of the time, I just want to get right into things. August 27th, Mr. Kotowich, around 8:45 in the morning, texted my phone that he was selling the property and that he wanted to come in here and do renovations. So I immediately complied. As you can see through on my text messages, I immediately, not saying complied, but just because it wasn't a mandatory thing. I could have easily said, well, look, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to just live my life out with the lease that I'm in. And you figure that out after the fact. I had every right to do that, but I did not. See, this is what the issue is with myself and Mr. Kotowich, is that he does not feel like I was doing him a favor as well. He don't feel like that way. But that's the way we see it. Because I could have easily said, no, I don't. Okay, I understand what you want to do in the middle of my lease, but that ain't got nothing to do with me, you know. But no, because he does come in with a nice, you don't know later on that he's scattered all over the place like that review. Okay. So though that's what I was saying to him, crying to him, and being ignored, letting him know, like, you lied, and then you put it all on me. Okay, let's just put it into context of, would you think it would be right if I did this? If I had a tenant that I say, this is what I'm going to do, and a tenant helps me out. I put it all on the tenant though. You know what I'm saying? This is my plan. This is something that I need to get into to do renovations. And you're not obligated to do this, but I'm glad that you are. You go out and you do all the legwork. Okay? You pay all the application fees. You pay all your travel fees here, there, and everywhere else. Your time, everything. You do it all. You figure it out, get it done. And when because of his playing games and doing all this and taking his sweet time, we lose the property that we actually were, if all of these people would have backed away and just did what they said they were going to do, would have gotten, and none of this would be a reality. No, they had to do, like I said, it's the Karen effect. So now they're, making more threats or whatever. It is what it is. We don't expect any type of sane mind from the stuff that has already happened. That's why we're going to the people and trust and believe the sane, logical minds will find us. We're not going to get any type. I mean, let's be real. Let's be honestly and 100% real. We're not going to get any real type of justice from these people. So we have to go to the public. So August 27th, he comes up with a plan. Oh yeah, so I come with say I'm coming up with a plan. It's all on you. You got to figure it out. Okay, you have to do all the legwork. You have to Make a miracle happen if you can. Whatever you got to do. For me, this is I know I came up with this. I know that I came up with this, and this is nothing that you had planned on doing at any time right there. Okay? You do all the legwork, and if it don't work out, I'm going to penalize you for it. Okay? I know you can't make people do anything. Figure it out. I know you thought you were helping me out, but now I have turned on you. Okay? And now you're the problem, Charlie Brown. Even though you agreed to help me out, I needed you. I depended on you. We were working together. But now, Charlie Brown, no, you are the problem. Okay? So that's exactly what happened. And let's go back and see. Okay? That was his plan. He could have easily just, if we're going to make it to the end of the lease, all of that other stuff is 100% avoidable, right? Could have been. No, he came up with a plan. And like I said, let me preface this so you could see would you think, since, everything is just wrong on this end. So let me turn it around and see if I would still be the bad guy. If I'm actually the bad guy. Okay, so I got a plan. I wake up, I know you had your day going on, the way what you were doing, but I come up with something. I couldn't sleep. I'm doing something. I'm doing some renovations. And I need to get in. I'm selling the property and I need to get in there for renovations. Okay, no problem. I'm glad you agreed because it's going to be all on you to find this place. Make a person, give you the property. You're going to do, yes, all of the travel, the application fees, the gas, the hits to your credit. Okay? Going here, there, and everywhere else. The time making the phone calls, the time doing the texts, the time searching. I'm all doing this all for you. So I thought. Now I'm going to go back to the analysis. Okay, I know you thought you were doing that for me, but now I have turned on you because I really baited you into a trap. And yes, 5 minutes after you signed that paperwork, even though I saw that you had been going around since August, thank you. But even though I saw that, I still need you to sign this paperwork right here. I know you're helping me out. I know that you have a place lined up and I know it's time sensitive, but I cannot give you your money back until you sign this paperwork. Oh, you lost a place because someone else came with the money. Too bad, so sad. Get out. Oh, your partner got arrested 5 minutes after I left. I'm gonna act like I care. I understand the plight of your people. I understand the plight of your people. Yes, I'll do anything to get your family back together. You're such a righteous woman, Mo. I'm going to think in my mind, I, I'm such a great person. What are you calling me for a week later? I foiled you. What is it? Oh, you want me to put what I said to you in writing? Well, I mean, I know I said it was no complaints in the building and I was really mammying you on the phone, but bitch, you're asking too many questions. Okay. So calm down, calm down. I'm going to have to go look for some complaints now. Okay, I told you last week that there wasn't no complaints. But now since you want me to put something, my exact words in writing, I have to go find some complaints now. I got to go ask about them. Okay, so that's the other way around. Do I look like a good guy? Would I look like a good guy? Because you're trying to make me the bad guy been the victim of all of that. That's the person on the other side of all of that. Okay? Does it make sense now? And in the mean between time, I'm going to 6 times accuse you of starting a fire, which now have to go round and round and round and round about each time, one time damn near until 8 o'clock at night. Until I had to say, can you stop? This is inappropriate. This man is immature. And he likes to play games, mind games. And someone was saying, um, yeah, yes. And I'm like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I did have, split payments. Yes, I did. That's still no excuse for all of this. Goodness gracious. Now I see where those kids were coming from when they was a minute late and said he did not care. Come on now. It's all in front of your face. All right. So these people, like I said, you willfully don't want to see. You willfully don't want to see the pattern here. Okay. Oh, here go a text to him confirming paid in July. Here go another one confirming. Like I said, I'm not here to say, because these are not he is very scattered. It's some on text, some on uh actual just notes of paper. Scattered. Scattered as hell. So he comes up and says that he's going to sell the property, and we say okay. So now I'm going back to my side now. Remember the person that you're trying to villainize? I'm going back to my side now. I said, okay, I go all over town. Let me see if I can go to the text. That's what I was trying to do one day, and I had to get off the line. But I'm just going back to the text messages. We're not even getting into the phone calls, the traveling all over. I mean, every other neighborhood. We don't know. Okay? Okay, so I'm just looking through these texts. I think oh goodness, I went down too far. Okay. I'm just trying to get from August 27th. And okay. Okay, August 28th. This is me contacting properties. Okay, these are just the text. So immediately stopped what I was doing and started doing what he was doing. Here was another one. So this is me every other day contacting properties, waiting for to hear things back. Mind you, I'm in my mind thinking that we're in some type of mutual thing where I'm helping him out. Like I said, I could have easily said no to all of this. I could have clearly said no to all of this. So we go all over town, wasting our time everywhere. And we even have some stories about that. Okay? All over town. This man doesn't give a crap. Okay, now, like I said, I'm just reporting these trolls because we really want to get this out. Now the vitriol is coming. Now the vitriol is coming, which we know. Yes. As you can see, I am not by any means of the stretch of the imagination a rich person. No way in a million years. We work very hard. I'm not in any way rich. I'm not in any way wealthy. What I am is a hardworking Black woman. And you can go to www in maddpop.com to see that. What I am is a person who built a company from 2017. Okay. No, it doesn't have to be. I love what Dame Dash says. He says, and he's a CEO. That's the name of his company. Okay. Because that's what the troll said to me. You know, how can you be a CEO and you're not rich and you're not doing it? Dame Dash told you why. Every dime he gets go right back into his company. Okay? I am not a rich person by no stretch of the imagination. I'm not a wealthy person, but you can see lots of tangibles over here. See the difference? There's tangibles over here. So a lot of times you have to make sacrifices. No, I do not get the credit that I deserved because, as you see, how people treat Black women. You see. So I've done nothing on this line but be very respectful. I've done nothing on here but be very honest. But like I said, hit dogs holla. If it wasn't nothing here, nobody would be here. There's something to this story, and it's been something the entire time. And that's why the trolls have been here the entire time. That's why the leave mix, the people are still here, still lurking. Still not understanding that, again, I started this company in 2017, even though I had been doing this for um, about 20 years. So the whole point I'm trying to make is I don't mind being in, the trenches of things. And let me just got my little, I want to just get a little shine off. I don't have any makeup on. I don't mind being in the trenches. I wouldn't went and grabbed Rich Long straight out from the freaking um projects. Not he was, but I'm just saying I wouldn't have wanted to work with somebody and work with the people that I have if I was a person that could not um fit in any group, in any setting. These people are new to me, but they're because they never tried to ever get to know me. That's the reality of the situation. And just like that thing with Tammy, you don't know. That's why you don't just go walking into people's lives with a whole bunch of bullshit because you don't know what the fuck going on. I wouldn't do that. I that doesn't make any sense to me. But the fact that it makes sense to you is the fact why we're coming live and coming with this series. Because again, then we got to look at the mind. So it was very good to stumble upon and the person who sent in everything with the Break My Professor. And like I said, I read them right on that the part two. I didn't pre-read those. So the wheels are turning as you see things coming along. And like I said, that one review, even though they're all pretty much horrible towards and a real big testament to his character and everything that I've been saying. But like I said, that one, it just led to now wanting to put that out there. We as foundational Black Americans, we always, thinking of others and shielding others and doing all this other stuff. And that's what I've been doing. So I preferenced it before. It's not like this. I preferenced it in previous videos, but I never, but the level of hate, I was watching uh Queen Amadaya that's today, Shakur, and she had a show on those little kids that was they said, get out of my neighborhood and all this other stuff. The kids surround them and with the bikes and stuff. And every time I see they show like it was like a where are they now? And I always would think about that every time I saw that video is where are they now or whatever. And how, the kids to be that young and have to face that, it is very eye-opening. And it probably changed their lives forever. See, the level of hate you people are witnessing is life-changing. And like I said, to think that we're not going to need some type of counseling and therapy after all of this, each and every one of us have a claim. And each and every one of them could have easily minded their own business. All this stuff is 100% avoidable, but I don't believe that Rich Long needs to be suffering because of it. No, I do not. So let's get back into we've been getting trolled, we've been getting all types of stuff. See, these people rationalize a lot of things into their heads, and that's why we're here. And just to answer any questions if anybody has to say, no, but you can see a lot of tangible. No, I'm not a super duper wealthy person by no stretch of the imagination. But you can go on Amazon and look up monologues and see Mad Pop Records name in the credits. Okay? Same as Dame Dash funding movies, right? Okay? You can go to maddpop.com and see the tangibles there. You can go to Amazon and see everything I've done there. Author, music, movies. So you see tangibles. You can see the NFTs that we have available. Okay? So yeah, I'm pretty much just like that. Um I take and you just have to keep grinding. So I don't care what, I never, ever, ever in a million years put on ears on here. I'm not that woman. I'm not here to entertain your eyeballs. I'm not here to fucking put a bunch of I'm not that person. I really don't even want to be doing this. I'm only doing this out of necessity. So yes, if I'm fumbling around, deal with it because I have to do this. Okay, I never said I was trying to be a commentary. Go to the commentary people pages if that's what you want. You seem to be invested in Rich Long. So, and what I'm talking about is the person who's trolling and has trolled every live since that we have done. Okay, that's fine. I would even leave that comment up, because I don't owe any landlords. That's not true. That is not true. And do what you want. Do I actually leave that one up? you know, um, because like I said, I need to show the vitriol. I don't care about nobody. Um, don't email me no screenshots. Please do not. I'm asking you to do not. I've already reported you. Please do not use my email. Do not use any email. I'm asking you, and now I'm going to screenshot this. Let me just get up and screenshot it because I'm asking you not to email me anything. If you want to make a video, make a video. I could care less. But do not email me. I allowed, you to put to send an email the other day. That's fine. But like I said, make your videos. I do not care. But do not email me and do not include me in any way. Thank you. That's all. And I'm going to continue to report. Okay, that's fine. We're very objective here. Whatever you say, that's fine. Whatever you say, you need to be exposed if that's the case. So the more that you know will let me know exactly who you are. So that's fine. I'm not here to say that anybody can't have an opposing view or even of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not why I'm here. I'm here to tell the story, and I'm going. And if someone has now want to attack me, that is fine. I have no problems about that. So this is again someone taking something very serious and making it a game. I'm glad you're here to witness it. I'm so happy you are here to witness it. This is not a game over here. Rich Long is really in prison. These people are not in prison. Okay? Let's get real and back to things. So attacking me again, who's just exposing them, okay? Why would somebody random, like we fished it out from the beginning that person was someone connected to this situation? And we've already seen. So it doesn't matter what they expose on me. They've already exposed their hand. Okay? Do no, mom. You figure out the rest. Do what you want. Okay? Um I'm just going to keep on Okay, now it's buffering. I don't know if I'm still there. I'm just gonna wait till it seems like it's buffering. Okay. All right. Look like we're back. Okay. So the apartment, I'm like, we're going all over town. We're Now this person, like I said, do whatever. Like I said, anyway, I'm just gonna continue on telling the story. And this is where we're supposed to get justice here, guys. Now you wonder why I had to do this. This is what we're dealing with in our personal lives. This is what, and you see, like I said, the more we get to the truth, the more this is going to be happening. Like I said, I'm telling you exactly what's happening between myself and this person. They're doing again the childish thing, which is now attack me. But this person's been sitting in this thing the whole time, sitting on all of this vitriol. You see, please keep your eye open. He has been here every live, sitting on all of that vitriol that says I'm going to email you screenshots, uh, um, all this stuff. He's been sitting, festering with that the entire time. Okay, again, please just go do it. Report. Please just go do it. Do not bother me with it. Just go do it. Like I said, um, we went all over town. Okay. What I'm talking to is talking directly about what led to Rich Long's arrest. Okay. Him or whoever now trying to expose me, think about it. Think about it. This person has been sitting on all of that and festering on all of that for months. If I didn't have anything that was worth, now they're going to play the confusion game. For what? Again, I am not that notable of a person, okay? They're going to make me notable. Thank you. Hope the sales go through the roof. Like I said, I'm not that notable of a person for anybody to want to come on, but we're not going to play them games with somebody else. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because it's higher levels to things. And when you only think on basement level, you don't see the bigger picture. You don't have to be here, Jabari Handy. That is you choosing again to not look in the mirror, and now you're going to be really put on timeout again. He said, I'm just sick of you because I'm sick of hearing you. Come on now. Again, that is all optional. I am on Rich Long's channel doing exactly what Rich Long would want me to do. Okay? You're opting to be here because you know something or you know somebody or you are the somebody. You know, those are the three options. You know something, you know somebody, or you are the somebody. You're no other person other than that. So you now trying to now attack me for what? Again, you just said, I don't like hearing you. So I'm going to go make a whole do a slower videos on you and explode. It doesn't make any sense. You are the crazy one. I'm doing exactly what I need to do, exactly where I need to do it. I'm not doing anything out of the fucking ordinary. Um, Again, you coming on somebody else's channel and saying what you don't like and how they're talking or whatever, that's the sociopathic behavior that we're talking about. I'm not trying to put on ears for anybody. I never said I was um you know, wealthy. I never said that. I said I'm a hardworking Black woman, and you're not going to, let me tell you something. I don't give a flying fuck what the fuck you expose. I am going to continue to walk with my head the highest it could ever go. Okay? My nose is going to be so far up in the air. Okay? I don't give a flying fuck. And so is Rich Long, who was the victim of your bullying and your games and your lies and your manipulation and your transphobic mania. And we don't have to feel no type of other way about it. We don't have to humble ourselves to cower or make you feel any type of way about your racism. We don't have to now put it in a bow and in a box and put it something in a nice present so you can handle it and digest it a little bit better. No, it is what it is. If you, if you, if you would have not involved yourself in every way in somebody else's life, I'm fighting for my rights to not have anybody. I don't care about situations in the past. I have, please, please, please. I have a long file. Trust me, a long file. Okay. So no, I would not come into this space in this um, and not expect. As I said, go do that on your own channel. I truly do not give a flying rat's ass. See, that's the whole point of setting your board up. Then you'll see, okay? And getting the tangibles you need set up. See, I don't have to sit there and now flash it to you. Okay? Worry about that. Worry about why you're on somebody else's live and not on your own. Worry about why you're going to spend the bulk of your time in reality land. Worry about somebody else. That's the truth. Worry about why you cannot uh, uh, um, try to make a person who's people, two people who are not crazy, you're trying to make crazy. Worry about that. Why is something so damaged in your spirit? Why not this one time you have looked at us as human beings? I'm not here to prove anything. Like I said, I'm here. If you do not, that's perfectly fine. Go do it on your own channel. Okay? Now he's insulting, saying that it's hard to look at us as humans. See? This is the guy who's been in every live carrying all that. And we called it day one. Anybody who just da 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 da, that's not a regular person. That is somebody specifically tied to this. I'm not doing anything, just like we weren't doing, Rich and I wasn't doing anything at all. Our presence rattles. There's nothing that we can do about that. This is what I've been doing. This is what we've been doing. Mm. So you see the hate for Black women? You see it. That person's clearly said they were a man. But when we tell you that we have been bullied to no end by these men in this neighborhood, everybody's looking like they don't understand. At the end of the day, these people have no problem with setting Rich up to be in prison all this time. That is a shame. They're more worried about they did not one time have they asked, "Are you okay?" I know you had a shooter come at you 2 days in a row with some bullshit I know that we put together, but we thought that was a good plan. This is all due to Mr. Kotowich. This is all due to Mr. Kotowich, who is now trying to wipe his hands away. This is all due to Mr. Kotowich admitting that he has videotape and no camera after he already been here already. And like I said, this is why I say the Black folks need to get out of the way, because this is not, you see, we had our eyes on the prize and y'all sillily had your eyes on us. Sillily, when this is the issue. This is the person playing both sides of the fence who was already here. Do you understand? So you should be upset as well because this person is dangerous. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you this person is dangerous. This person will be over there with the lynch mob and be over here crying with me and laughing and talking to me. Okay. Like I said, he's doing the same manipulative games that he played on those students. It's the same adjectives. People, it's just, what can I say? This is stressful as ever. I'm just going to take a few minutes. It's very stressful. Okay. So let's get back into things. Um, and I hope I can block this user. I don't know how to block the user. Um, just to get you up to speed. Um, this is Surviving Steven Kotowich. We have good reason to believe that he has been playing both sides of the fence, which I do not understand why he would choose to do that to my family. Okay? Um, there's no excuse. There's no anything that is him going above what is law to make up his own rules. He stole my money, and the money that I was giving him, he was not giving me any credit for. Okay, I've shown you, sorry, my stomach, guys. I've shown you um, multiple texts confirming payment. I'm not going all the way back up to June, July, August, and that's we start. So we have confirming payments, and we have him confirming payments all the way until September, and all the way up until 15 days before he gave me my money back off of this plan that he concocted. Okay? This is why, just like this guy said, they do not look at us as human. That's why they can come in here with an unarmed black man with a battering ram with no warrant. They do not look at us as human. That's why they can just come and knock on a door with a gunman and overlook the shooter outside. That's why I said, hello, why not? It's a lot going on. Do you understand? And I'm not going into, like I said, conspiracies, but like I said, that's why we come to the public, and logical minds will find us. This is crazy. This is completely insane. You see what's going on. They have the property listed. Okay? Now, I don't know when it went from he just skipping over the renovations. That's why I don't understand. Is it listed, renovations? What is it today? Who am I dealing with today? And Woke Another Day says, "Ooh, Masons. Ooh, I don't know. I have no idea." But like I said, I don't want to go into conspiracies because it could be a lot of things. I just don't understand. Logically, I don't see how they could be holding it. First of all, logically, I can't believe how they what they did, you know? And my thing is, don't why would you have a plan around me that included me running for my damn life? Don't you think I want to know the plan too? Call 1-800-743-1179. You know, I'm a very reasonable person. I want to know the plan. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck. We just gonna fight it out any other way. But anyway, because I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna tell my truth. And it can go whatever. Okay? This is saying listed. Okay? Listed. This is from his lawyer. This is came on. See, as I said, they sending me one sentence. And he done already went to um and got court papers and everything. So we already got this is from this. This is what he already done, went to the court and everything. So why would his lawyer feel compelled months later to on December 5th to just mail this out? Okay. He had to tell me, because I guess, oh, this wasn't good enough. Saying I didn't pay for half a year wasn't good enough. You had to come on now. Let's look. Had to send this late. This came on. Let's see the date on this. This is November 10th. So 10 days, 3 days before my birthday, he goes to court and lies, saying I ain't paid him since June. That's not enough. Why would his lawyer a month later send me this in the mail? Maybe they don't feel like they have enough with saying this. Are we putting on our thinking caps? Are we putting on our thinking caps? This came in November, saying it's a court date and I owe all these months. That's not enough. They padded the hell out this case, right? Yeah, look. Why would he do that? See, my thing is, we're not going to go into semantics of did I pay? Did I pay a half? Or did I pay full? He's saying it. He's saying it. I didn't pay a damn thing. So if I paid him a penny, he's lying. Okay? He's saying it. I don't have to now go to say what I didn't do. Oh, sorry, I'm on the other side. Hold on. Here we go. He's saying it. He's not saying that he got partial payments. He's saying I ain't pay a damn thing. So even if he came to pick up a partial payment, he got paid. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all I have to prove on this. And that's already proven. You see? See how Jabari's trying to confuse things? No, that I don't have to. Now, only thing I have to he has to prove his case, not the other way around. This is what he went to go tell the courts. Okay? That wasn't enough. So a month later, see, this is the game. They keep your mailbox going. Just got to tell you another thing. Just one last thing. If you didn't know, you know, the property listed. So now you got to go. So this is what I'm saying. The money wasn't enough. The padding the case to say that I didn't pay for half a year wasn't enough. Okay. like I said, call me and we can figure this out and talk. But anything other than that, I got to just fight it from where I'm at, and it just is gonna be what it is. Because like I said, these people do not look at us as human beings. He said that right there. So I don't need to hear anything else. That person is completely will forever be blocked. I don't need to hear anything else because again, that's what's festering all this time. Okay? That display is people who are going to be acting when they're out of moves. But they'll call me crazy and they'll call Rich crazy, and we're not acting like that. Do you understand? I'd rather be crazy than stark raving mad. And I'm going to report this guy. I think he just sent up something to my email. Do not send anything to my email. I'm asking, and I'm going to screenshot that whatever he sent, and I'm going to report it to the higher authorities. Do not, do not, do not, Jabari Handy send anything to our email. I don't care what you have. Make a channel. You got a channel. Go ahead on and talk. I won't even go there to watch it, to be honest. I do not care. I'm trying to get justice for Rich Long. You attacking me and we're not in prison. It's not, it's just you just showing your hand that you are closely tied, invested to this situation. You don't have to be here to hear anything. Do not. You will be blocked from there as well. This is what people think that they can do when a woman has a company. They think, no, 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 no. They think they can marry you. They think they can talk to you. They think they can make suggested tests of the bedrooms up far apart. This is what they do. Okay? And when Mr. Kotowich found out it was two women up here, he thought that that was okay to do that. Okay? They disrespected Rich multiple times, and they know, and just for them not to ever get anything back their way, they leave in jail, prison. Come on now. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay? Not as much fucking shit that I've done for this motherfucking city. We are not doing that. Okay? It is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. Okay? So, like I said, um, again, don't worry about what somebody else feels about or what they thinking or anything. Because what I always say is, what type of world are you leaving somebody if you're going to just cower to everything and be just a doormat to everybody? How are you thinking about the kids? See, what I'm doing is more thinking about the kids than these people ever would in their freaking pea brain minds. Okay? Anybody out here, uh, uh, vocalize using their voice for change, please. It's changing the world. So come on now, let's stop playing games. Listed. I'm a very reasonable person. If you would have came and said, you know, the reality of the situation, like I said, I deserved a conversation. I don't know, why would you think that? Why? That means you didn't do enough research on a person. Why would you think that? Why would you think that that was okay? No, 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 no. You see all that, what that person was holding uh in their heart this entire time they've been on this line, in every lie. They're still here right now. Even though they've been on timeout, they are still, but they'll tell me that I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not. I'm doing anything wrong on Rich Long's channel talking about Rich Long. They're tired of hearing it, but they won't leave. What type of personality type do we think that is, guys? It's very similar to Steve Kotowich. But what type of mindset would rationalize all this? To be honest, birds of a feather flock together. Anybody in their right mind would never do anything like this. So woke another day. I do not know um if it is or if it's not, but I'm just, I'm only doing things from an authentic standpoint. I know I don't have no agenda. I know I'm not linked up or, and clicked up. I know, so I don't know what else I'm just being backed in the corner to do. I'm just doing exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing as somebody who's my client and also my partner. So yeah, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, is exposing how these people have um, manipulated, lied, bullied, which we feel like is a a form of transphobia. Now, my whole thing is, like I said, I never said that I'm now the expert and no, 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 no. I would love for Rich Long to be able to you know um because he is a person who actually lives with that and deals with that on a regular basis, and representation does matter. You don't know how many trans people reach out to us. Like, I'm not, I would be less than honest if I said that we haven't got a lot of support from the LGBTQ community. I would be less than honest. They have been very, very helpful, always reaching out, always checking in. So I'm not going to, but what we would want, and which is the hardest thing to do, is garner Black people to to open their eyes. Yeah, a lot of communities are you know a lot of communities are um reaching out. But like I said, I wish it was more of our own community. And when I mean our own, I mean uh, Black community. And that's the hardest part about Rich Long, is because, a lot of people, they don't really know about their lifestyle. They very judgmental. They may thinking, oh yeah, 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 it's something maybe against their religion. It's just a whole bunch of things. And I'm not going to lie and say that I knew anything about it, or I had privy information. No. And I scouted out Rich Long, okay? Because that's what I do. I'm a talent scout. So I scouted him out off of talent, and not even off of no musical talent. I scouted him out because of his comedic skills, and him being able to captivate an audience when he talks. He has a very um, you know, just big personality. So I scouted him out for that. Um, we were supposed to do a comedy album, but we ended up doing music. As you can see through the songs Grind, Stop Asian Hate, um, The Realist, what else? 24 Hours to Respond, and Black Heart. So we just was cranking out music, and you see he did a couple of stand-up shows, and we just been out and about. So this all, like I said, I'm not going to get into conspiracies. I just have to go with the facts, and I can only give you people the facts. I was on another show, and that will be posted on here probably sometime, uh, maybe next week or next weekend. An interview I did last weekend or last week, and the platform already has it posted, um, but we're going to post it on here as well. It's just been, everything is time consuming, so it's but like I said, that tactic or whatever Jabari Handy or whoever is trying to do is not going to work, because at the end of the day, I'm a Black woman who's just trying to make it. So you trying to expose me from my past or whatever, whatever. Um, it's not going to be received the way you think it's going to be received, because I know in your mind, that you find no value in Black women, but I mean, that view, I mean, look, people can do what they want, they can feel what they want. For real. But it's just unfortunate people feel like that, because, you know, we're going into 2021. And it just seems like we're just going back into time, and not in a good way, in a very horrible way. Um, and I am a person that is very inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Very inclusive. I've been very respectful to everyone. And I just wanted that same respect back. That's it. And anybody can now want to go above and beyond or do whatever the heck. It is what it is. Because I can't stop. Like, it's no way that I not only, and yeah, fighting for Rich Law, I'm fighting for me. Do you understand? My son and I went through a whole lot. Okay? So, yeah, justice for all of us. But we're exposing Steven Kotowich, and I'm just going to keep this one. Renovations. Now he comes up with a plan in August. Renovations, okay? That's not even synonymous with this. Come up with a plan in August. We go everywhere, looking everywhere. And like I said, if there was his plan, he should have solidified it. Okay? Had a direct person that we can talk to. Had a direct person that we can deal with. That's how you do business, that somebody's doing you a favor. Not put it all on their lap. And when they can't uh, fulfill what you wanted them to fulfill, that doesn't even make any sense. Then you penalize them. Come on. After wasting their time? So no. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of alerts. A lot of people. Hold on. Yeah, people asking, "Are you okay?" Da, 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 da. No, I'm fine. I am fine. Thank you for reaching out. I'm not gonna say who, but thank you. No, 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 no. It's whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody has any time for games. This is real serious life. So I'm not even gonna deal with that or feed into it. This person wants you to feed into nonsense. Sending the picture, of okay. Again, we're not feeding into nonsense. Like these people need to get their fucking mind right. No, we're staying on freaking course of what the hell is going on here and getting justice for Rich Long, justice for um, exposing this guy. He lied, clear as day. He never, not one time, another thing he lied about, he never, not one time said about a specific complaint. That's all I want to see. A specific complaint. Not you started a fire, I got complaints. Blah, blah, blah. No, that's a whole bunch of nothingness. Okay? A specific complaint from a specific person that he addressed. That's it. Other than that, I don't want to hear about any complaints that he told me the last time I talked to him. Um, there was no complaints. He was going to go look for some complaints. So, and then before that was Mammy and me telling me it wasn't like he offered up that information. And specifically when I said, can you put in writing what you said? Right on text. Okay. He said he had to go look for some complaints. That's why I said, don't take my word for it, take his own words. So I'm just showing the inconsistencies. Okay, I'm just showing the inconsistencies. Um, okay. But yeah, hold on. Okay. See, look, I'm asking him, okay? I know they're here, so I'm asking him about what he said. Like I said, after about a week after he married me on the phone, like I said, I got up maybe like a on like that night, and I was like, let me see if what he said is true. And I'm not gonna lie. When he immediately started to backpedal, that shit broke my fucking heart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie because I really honestly was believing this guy. Okay. And it is all coming back that this person set up there, set my partner up, got my partner arrested, now playing me crazy. See, I'm asking him about, look, can you write down, what you just told me the other day? This is what he writes back. This is going to be another part of this. Now this guy just said he's going to write something on my behalf. Okay. Still preferencing me. He didn't say, Mo, you owe me since June. Why is you asking me for something and you owe me? You ain't paid me since June. He said he's going to write a statement on my behalf. So this is going to be another part to this. But still prefacing with, oh, well, when you're leaving. But we're not supposed to feel like we're the target. Because right after this is when he started backing off communication. So how you go from writing a statement on my behalf to now being the biggest fight of my life? How? How did you go from that? So what I said was, this is what I said. This is my immediate response. Basically, like, okay, we why do you keep saying that? It's like every time I would talk to him, no matter how nice he was, early, it would always get to that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I know he's not going to penalize me if I can't do what the hell he suggested. This is what I'm thinking in my mind, but I'm trying to see how far he's going to go. Okay. I'm like, I know he's not going to now penalize me for his plan. Okay. So let me tell you what he writes. That's me, now saying, okay, well, I see you trying to backpedal a lot of things. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I see you trying to backpedal a lot. Let me help you. Just write this down, what you just told me, and you'll be exiled. We wouldn't be here. He couldn't even do that for his own betterment. That's how much the deep hate he did not want. Okay, my money. He did not want our money for the time Rich Long was here. Okay. Okay, so he's, like I said, anybody who's dealing with him, listening to him, have arrested Rich on this, have listened to this guy and put extra hell, Rich do extra hell, not letting him out because of this guy's word. Come on now. And this guy is playing both sides of the fucking fence. And this is after the stop lying. Nah. Now he's going to write on my behalf. That's going to be another one. Yes, He goes from stop lying, just get out, to I'm going to write something on your behalf. Are you crazy? Then he goes deeper and tells me more, no complaints. Well, let me go into the. Then this was his response to what I just wrote. All right, there's no issue. There's a date on that. October 6th. So I don't want to hear now all, but guess what? Just like with the daggone, lo and behold, a month later, he goes right into the court after just coming getting some money, saying he ain't never got no money this whole year, not saying anything about him having us going all over town. And guess what he said? Padded with all these complaints, just like I knew he was going to do from the very beginning. That's why I continue to pay him. Okay? That's why I continue to pay him and not fall completely into what he was trying to do. So I can at least have a leg to stand on right now, because he did exactly. Okay? And that's why we continue to pay him. He said very uncomfortable things to me. And that's what's part 3. I felt uncomfortable. Anybody can say whatever anybody meant. Okay, all right. You might not have meant anything, but you need to change up your language if that's the way you talk to people, especially if you're getting a loan in that office. Okay? So, is it listed? Is it being renovated? What's going on? How did it go from, I just don't understand. Because my whole thing is, I know he had to think that we was going to come back and check. Like if somebody asking you that, I just don't understand why he came up with this whole big type of plan or whatever. Because soon as he said that, and I'm like, is everybody getting this notice? He like, yeah, da da da. Okay, well, why is new people moving in? Then you had us going all over town. It just didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. The whole plot and plan was silly. When you could easily have a conversation, even if it was complaints, instead of hiding behind your mob, instead of doing all this, when you came over this day, we were sitting around talking. We could have had a little cup of tea, and you could have told me what the issues were. Okay? When you were here, laughing and joking in my face, you could have told me what the issues were, and from that point on, judge to see. No, you immediately, whatever happened over there, immediately went into a whole big action. Okay? I don't know how. This is all silly. It seemed like everybody, it just seemed like it was just like, whew. We started this series, Surviving Steven Kotowich, because I, at the time, felt alone. Now that I'm reading those reviews on him, it was such an eye opening. It was such an eye opening that I immediately didn't feel alone. Okay, I immediately knew that somebody knew what the hell. That's why I'm trying to now have this line be open for an avenue for people to call or contact or reach out. This is a lot. And I don't know what these people expect, but you need to let me know, because I'm gonna do what the fuck that I think is right until I know what the fuck is going on, to be honest. I deserve a conversation. Let me know what's going on. This doesn't make sense. And it's the same accusation that his students said when he got that offer review. It doesn't make sense. He doesn't make sense. Scattered. No, that was just the conclusion of all the things. No, okay, guy, but you know, everything professionally, he half-asses and then wants to now turn around and Charlie Brown us and make us the problem that we didn't figure out all the shit that he done concocted and made up at the test time. Oh, but that's physics is hard, you know. That's jail life, you know. It's just a lot of flippant things when people have feel like they wasted their time. They would not come back. They wasted their time. And these people have gotten, some of them have gotten good grades. So it's not the hard or the difficulty of the course itself. It was him teaching the course made one student rethink his whole major. Him teaching the course made one student say, um, at all costs, avoid taking any course with this guy. Okay? Him teaching the course made one person who was trying to be nice and gave him a middle of the road actually write in after they give you the option to say yes or no, but would you take it again? They actually had to double down and write it in as well and say, hell no, I would never take this course again. I don't want to see this man ever again in my life. Okay? I feel the same exact way. I don't know how I got into this with this man. I don't know why he ever thought that that would be okay. I don't know why. It doesn't even make any sense. So when it needs to start making sense. Is what I'm trying to say. It needs to start making sense. I'm just going to keep being vocalized because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what you guys want me to do. I know that you know just giving me flippant answers and all this other silliness and like I said, is the house listed? Because let's go now. Now, this is how live these shows are. This is how in the moment these shows are. And like I said, this is not no sit up here. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna go and now I'm gonna prove my case. No, he's making the allegations. He needs to have to prove his case. I'm just here to let him know. Okay. Okay. So I'm letting you know. So now you're gonna now attack me for whatever reason. I told you guys that was coming. Didn't I tell you guys that was coming? I said that the first, whatever, I don't know if it was the first video, but I told you guys that's what was the next step. First, it was what? The dogs. Okay. First, it was the dogs. Now it's, oh, now I'm going to expose you and you. all things can be true. Do you understand that? With everything you say about me, it could be true. All the rumors are true. I've said that too numerous of times as well. All those rumors are true. But also, while all that was going on, I still was doing X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, D, and keeping in. So all things are true. All things are true. And shout out to Cardi B and Lizzo for doing that track. I love it. I don't know about y'all. That joint slaps. All right. This is in real time. I'm just because I could be completely, up. Let me make sure. I don't want to be. I don't want to be wrong, so I'm just trying to look up the place, and it still says off market. Um, like I said, why would it not be? This is what a lawyer felt it compelled to take out of his time, out of his day, to write. That's why I said they keep offering up extra information that nobody's asking for. This was, see, they continue to, that's why I said the lawyer is now harassing, sending one word. Like they could have kept that. So my whole thing is since you bugged me and now since you're trying to extra harass me, listed with the ED. That means at the time that this paper was sent out, December 5th, this was already listed. I don't want to see nothing from January or nothing. It said listed. Why would you offer up extra information that's not true? That is extra harassment and stress that I don't need to deal with. This letter is dated December 5th. Okay, and it says listed. So this thing should already be listed from early between the 1st and the 4th, the 5th, or sometime in November. Because this is the lawyer speaking on your behalf. So why would they be sending out wrong information? They could easily have said, we're planning on listing the place, very soon. No, it said listed, like already listed. Okay? And again, why would you send that? What was the point of this? Okay, when you already had all this padding already. So saying I didn't pay you for half a year wasn't enough? I don't need to show every receipt. You already saying that you got nada. Okay? And we're saying that on this case and a whole lot of other ones, you are misleading, not honest, manipulative. You suggest sexually suggestive language. You bully people and you play mind games. And when you don't get your way, you use threatening type of language and actions. and we do not trust you, and we want to expose you so no other Black woman or women have to deal with this. This is very stressful. I don't know who told you people that that was okay to do from August. And put our lives in this much of a whirlwind. For what? For what? Surviving Steven Kotowich, Part 4. What is the truth about the property? If there was new people moving in, why couldn't you allow us to move in there? A lot of the stresses that we have, let me tell Mr. Kotowich and anybody who's now listening, the reasons why there were stresses in our lives came directly from running all over town, trying to come up with application fee money, gas, traffic, appointments, calls, all that we did, okay? And we managed to do, okay? Despite all of the negative shit that you guys try to put on our names. Did you say that? I remember you just said you were going to write give me a recommendation. Oh, until you could not play both sides of the fence anymore, you just threw me, to the trash. Come on now. Is this property listed or it's not? Your lawyer saying that it is listed. Your lawyer saying it's listed. Your realtor saying it's not. Is your realtor going to be on court? Because this is what your lawyer is saying. You're bringing more stuff to the table. I didn't ask this information, just like I didn't ask if there were any complaints the day Rich got arrested. You offered up that information and said there was no complaints. So when I asked you a week later to put that in writing, you tell me you got to go look for complaints. So I'm saying, why do you have to look for complaints when there is no complaints? As of right now, there is no complaints. Why would you go look for some? I gotta go ask. I said, well, that's actually the real definition of harassment, to be honest. So he played that game till he couldn't, about 2 or 3 more times or whatever, and then he just disappeared. And then it's a slew of mail coming every which way from that point on. So, like I said, here we go. That conversation was on the 6th. Well, that was the 6th. The next month later, 3 days before my birthday, he goes to court and said I ain't paid in Foreverville. Okay? So I don't know what I don't even want to think that big and high up or whatever, because I'm like, according to them, I'm just some lonely poor Joe Schmo. We ain't got 2 niggas around there. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to believe on no conspiracy level, because the reality of the situation is we are just hardworking people, hardworking couple, blue collar, as you see, working. Okay, that's it. So no, I don't want to believe that it will be all of this. No, I don't want to believe that. Someone need to tell me something. Someone needs to tell me something and not flipping answers. It's saying listed. But I go online and saying off market. You don't, they just went right bypass renovations. Okay? When are these people going to be real? Surviving Steven Kotowich. As you see, the threats are coming. The last video, the same people who've been here the entire time, okay, are now getting more scattered. So imagine what they've been thinking the whole time. Come on now. This shit is sick. And nobody has a clear thought. You're not even going to pretend, or say if it is X, Y, and Z, you're not even going to pretend to have a clear thought. Come on now. The shit looks crazy. Absolutely crazy. And this needs to be answered for. The stuff he say, he should have to produce a videotape of a fire. He should have to produce this being listed in the agreement. He should have to produce that he ain't get no money for half a year. But we're saying that he is 100% transphobic. I don't know anything else. So I'm not going to sit up there and say, oh, yeah, and go to a whole bunch of conspiracy land. We can do that we can do a whole other series, probably equally as long, on a whole bunch of conspiracies. Everybody knows Rich Long is a comedic person. He is a musician, very talented. So things can come every which way. But I can only go by what is presented. What is presented is this landlord went to the court and lied on my name. He's trying to act like we're trying to stay or something, when he knows that that's not the case. He knows that we went every freaking where all over the place to fulfill him, and then going to try to penalize me after I spent all my money with his plans. As these people know, I am not a wealthy person. Everything costs money. Okay, everything. Come on. I didn't deserve that. My family didn't deserve that. It's like I said, you people put money and assets over human lives all the time. I've never in my life. And when I say you people, I'm saying landlords, because they'll try to trick you up on some dumb stuff. No, I'm saying landlords, because that's his name. That's just his main thing. He's just listening to hear when he can get offended. These people are sick in the brain instead of not doing the shit from the beginning. Okay, Mr. Let's meet in my office, privately after class, but can't get the syllabus together, don't follow up on emails, frustrating the class to no end. You playing mind games. Some people just like to play mind games. Okay? I didn't sign up to be in no damn game. here. This is my real fucking shit, my real life. I got real fucking things going on. And the fact that these people do not even look at us as human beings lets you know exactly what uphill battle that we are dealing with all of our Black youth. And this is the same people that the Coons just co-signed. And, you know, we don't have any issue with any Black person around here. None, absolutely none. Um, we're just calling out that all that was unnecessary. A conversation could have ended all of this stuff. But we thought too high of you guys and you thought too low of us. And that's why that's the problem. That's why I never in a million years would imagine people that I've been completely kind to would do all this. And y'all thought too low of us and we thought too high of you. And that's the reality of the situation. We don't want to be doing this just as much as you don't want us to be doing this. Then the feeling is fucking mutual. Would have liked to just do what we're doing. What every person has the right to is the pursuit of happiness. And that's what we were doing. Now, if there's any type of, and even I said, I don't know what's going on, but if it by chance, because you're not telling me any specific information, but you're just like acting manic. So obviously, okay, you're upset about something. You're not telling me, I'm not, and you're padding it with a whole bunch of lies, which also make me know that you're upset about something. So if we would have had a conversation, we could have um, figured all that out. They really, really, really want to see, everything they protest is where they're trying to attack. They really, really, really want Rich to say Rich is a man, so they can not feel bad or look at bad or unfavorably when they just realize that you targeted two Black women to be real at the end of the day. Okay, so that's the truth of the situation. Yes, he is a trans man, but just like like I said, I don't want to tell his side of the story. That is his story to tell. Only thing I did was make sure that he had um, the video unlocked. But it's not my job to now, and I can admit that I do not know all the right terms. I don't know I am learning, I am educating myself on a daily basis. And if anybody that feels some type of way, definitely reach out. We are um very approachable people. That's why we're not going to allow any type of mess on our names, because that's not who we are. Rich Long does not deserve what is going on right now. And somebody got to make sense of it. I don't know what or who or what, but it doesn't make any sense as it is. And my whole thing is, I mean, I just have a lot of questions. Like I said, I can only go by the facts. I can only go by what was presented. And listed, renovated, what is going on, and why, more importantly, did our lives have to be bound to this BS? Do you think it's fair that the landlord put everything on us and then penalized us when we couldn't make a person give us a place in his timeline, even though he's the one who made us miss out the place that we did want because someone else came with the property? I mean, someone else came with the money. So he waited long, played around. Not only that, made us miss out on the place. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Surviving Steven Kotowich. You're watching live. You're seeing everything that's going on. You're seeing the pushback, the name calling, everything that was going on in this neighborhood. It goes on right on this line. And we consider, literally, like we say, we're minding our business. Is it literally what we were doing then, is minding our business? Exactly what we're doing now, minding our business. Keeping our eyes focused on Rich Long and making sure that he gets justice, making sure that his voice is heard. I end every video or begin every video with some type of letting you guys know who he is. They don't see him as a human being and no stretch of the imagination, but let me tell you who that man is, okay? Let me tell you. A hero. That these people want to be a thug so bad, they cannot even contain themselves because they have to make their action, they have to justify their actions in some way and not look in the mirror and say, I was just a bully. Come on. Everyone needs to just look in the mirror. No way you can justify. No way you can justify. No way. Mm-mm. So like I said, who's doing more for the kids? People who have got their bullying system, who don't give a shit. I mean, let's be real. But what about those kids over there? How do they fit into the bullying system? They didn't even have a chance? So those are the questions that you guys need to ask yourself. We got to stop turning a blind eye, because the haters are right there front and center everywhere you go. They're here before the supporters. Thank you for joining me. This was part 4 of Surviving Steven Kotowich. He should not be able to manipulate my time and money into going all over town for his task. That's not fair. That's not right. And when we cannot make other outside people, okay, do something in a timely manner that he wanted it to be done, he penalized us. And threatened my residency. Okay? Blanket accusations, complete bully. And what I told him was very dangerous. He continued to do to no end. Hold on, I can't find my. I'm just use this. He continued to do. I'm just hold it up because I'm really not teaching no more. I'm wrapping up, so I don't really need the pointer and stuff like that. When I told him that this was not a good way, why do you keep harassing me about something when you've been here with your own freaking two eyes? No, I do not trust these people as far as I can throw them. So, and I cannot throw them. I can't even pick them up. So, no, I do not trust them at all. Justice for Rich Long. Okay? No black trans person should have to go through this. No black person should have to go through this. No woman should have to go through this. This is ridiculous. And like I said, when are the black people going to wake up? I understand, but okay, when is it going to wake up that that's not okay? That's not okay what they have done. With all you guys being the face, the head and tail of everything. So, okay. Does that make any sense also? Anyway, God bless you guys. I hope you're having a good Kwanzaa and a good holiday season. Um, and let me know. Let me know if you're a realtor and you have information and you want to talk, and that way you can find out a little bit more information. Please hit me up. Let me know if this property is for sale. We have realtors that is already confirmed, but I want, who knows who. So somebody may come and say something that they know a little bit more information, but we're already on it. This is what they volunteered up. Nobody asked for this. This is actually, I felt harassing to just give me one sentence. Okay? Offering up extra information is listed. Where? I'm not doing anything but giving the same information that you could have not said this, and I would have still been thinking that you're trying to get into doing the renovations. This is what I'm saying. We're scatterbrained, and then they're just doing anything scattered. That don't even make any sense. I didn't even know you were going to be selling the property right then and there. You said you were, Mr. Kotowich said he was trying to get to come in and do renovations. So now I don't know what to believe, because your lawyer said it was listed already. Okay? So now I don't know what to believe. Is this more manipulation and gameplay? I think it is. I think it is. Scooby-Doo, where are you? I'm going to start putting that in the thumbnail as well. This has been a case of a lifetime. This has been a case. Trans lives matter. Our Black and brown people deserve better than this. Those kids deserve better than this. That system has to be, people can't fall victim to that. Our people are not throwaway. Like I said, I wish, now see, now my son, I got to get something. I'm going to go Surviving Steven Kotowich. It's a pattern. It's a pattern that someone needs to really, really deep dive and look into. And we're making maddpop info and bookings at maddpop.com being an avenue for people to have to speak out. I'm going to be getting off this now. Part 5 coming up real soon. Thank you. Justice for Rich Long. And that's it.